All right, welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're going to take a journey to a place you use, literally every single day, but have never actually seen. We're going deep inside your stomach.
A lot of us just think of it as this bag of acid, right? Well, we're about to blow that idea out of the water and uncover the incredible, complex machinery that kicks into gear after every single meal. Okay, so before we get into the nitty-gritty of the stomach itself, we kind of need to zoom out. Let's get the big picture first and see where it fits into the whole digestive system. So you can think of your entire digestive system as this one long muscular highway. And the stomach? It's like a major crucial rest stop right in the middle, a super powerful processing center for everything you eat. All right, let's start zooming in. First up, the basic anatomy of this really remarkable J-shaped organ. So you can see here it connects the esophagus to the small intestine. And check this out. It's guarded by these two powerful muscular gatekeepers. There's one at the entrance and one at the exit. And their job is to control exactly when food gets in and when it gets out. And don't think of this as some tiny little pouch. No way. The average stomach can hold up to about 1.7 liters. To put that in perspective, that's almost as much as a big soda bottle. So yeah, it's definitely built to handle a pretty substantial meal. Okay, time to zoom in again, even closer this time. If we were to slice the stomach open and look at a cross-section of its wall, wow, you'd see it's built with just incredible precision. The wall is actually made of 4 totally distinct layers. You've got the protective outer coat, then the muscle layers that do all the churning. Each one has a very specific job. But the coolest part, I think, is the innermost lining. It's got these amazing folds called rugae, which let the stomach stretch and expand, just like an accordion when you eat a big meal. Now, this is what makes the stomach's muscle so special. See, it has a third inner layer, an oblique layer that you just don't find in most of the digestive tract. What does that do? It gives it this extra dimension of power to churn and mix food from literally all angles. It basically turns it into a powerful muscular blender. All right, let's keep going. We're zooming in even further now, and what we find is this whole microscopic world of specialized cells all tucked away inside the stomach's inner lining. And here they are, these tiny tube-shaped glands. This is where the real chemical action happens. You can think of them like little microscopic factories, with each one churning out the powerful ingredients for gastric juice. And here's the team, the cellular workforce. Every single one of these cell types has a super specialized job. You've got the parietal cells making acid, the chief cells making digestive enzymes. There are even G cells that release hormones to regulate the whole shebang. It's just an incredible, coordinated effort. Okay, now for our deepest zoom yet. We're going down to the molecular level. How in the world does one of these tiny cells, the parietal cell, create something as powerful as hydrochloric acid? Well, the secret is this remarkable piece of molecular machinery called the proton pump. It's like a tiny, really powerful bouncer at a club door. It uses energy to physically push hydrogen ions out of the cell. And hey, if proton pump sounds familiar, it should. This is the exact target for a lot of common acid-reducing medicine. So this pump is the engine for a super precise 5-step chemical assembly line. But here's the truly amazing part. The final product, the super corrosive hydrochloric acid, it's only fully put together outside the cell in the main cavity of the stomach. It's just a brilliant design to keep the cell from destroying itself. And this whole process isn't just running wild. Oh no, it's very tightly controlled. You have chemical signals like gastrin and histamine that basically act like on switches, telling the cell to make acid. And then you have others, like somatostatin, that act as the off switch. It makes sure the stomach is only producing acid when it's actually needed. Okay, so we've gone from the big picture all the way down to the molecular level. Let's zoom all the way back out now and just appreciate all the different jobs the stomach is juggling at once. Think about it. It's a chemical reactor, a muscular blender, it's a protective barrier that kills bacteria, and it's a hormone factory, all packed into one complex organ. Its job is so much more sophisticated than just being a storage tank for food. Which, of course, brings us to one last really fascinating question. The answer, well, it goes back to those mucous neck cells we mentioned earlier. They are constantly producing this protective barrier of mucus that shields the stomach wall from its own powerful acid. It's just the ultimate example of the body's incredible self-regulating engineering. Amazing, right?